Why is the word ego connected to the word soul in this teaching? Isn't ego a bad thing? The teaching that we use here on Soul to Spirit is derived from an ancient teaching. When this teaching was exported to the West from the East and written down 100 to 150 years ago, the word ego was what was commonly used to mean soul. The soul is a state of consciousness that is attempting through many lifetimes to spiritualize who we are through a meditative process. Now, originally, the word ego came from ancient Latin and simply meant I. In this teaching, we are attempting to discover that I as first being the soul and then the spirit. But too many people confuse that I as ego or the sense of self with something that is not spiritual. In the teachings we use, that I is known as the lower self or the personality that is not spiritual. The personality is comprised of the lower mind, the emotions, and the etheric physical bodies, and that personality tends to be selfish and identified only with fulfilling its own needs and desires with very little consideration for others, maybe a few family or friends. Today, most people now refer to the ego as what we would call the selfish personality. But that ego, that I, that personality, does not realize who it really is as the I or ego of soul and then spirit. In many ways, the change from ego meaning soul, the I we truly are, to it now meaning a selfish and self-centered person is unfortunate. The misuse of the original meaning of the word ego as soul follows the trend we increasingly see of taking spiritual concepts and perverting them away from their original meaning and intention. Still, the times are what they are, and that is why many are now saying ego with a capital E meaning soul, and ego with a small e meaning personality, or the selfish, separative person. But to us that's confusing. So at Soul to Spirit, we tend to use simply the words soul and personality. I hope this clarifies the question of the use of the word ego for you, and thanks for asking. Expand your consciousness. Join our Soul to Spirit community and access teachings and training. Access nearly 300 videos. Interact with others on this path and get support. Receive ebooks explaining this teaching in detail. Get copies of charts to the model we use. Get merchandise given to those who qualify. You can join us at www.patreon.com/soul2spirit. Join for free or subscribe. And if you are watching this on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, share, hit the bell for alerts, and thanks for watching.